my internship was at Wild Bear in Netherlands, Colorado, and it was about teaching children sustainability in the outdoors. So every day we would go out and take the kids outside and teach them about camping, teach them about ethical values in the forest, teach them about just practical skills they need to know about nature. Mm-hmm. And not just that, but really about life and about community and about friendship and really I feel like the important things in life. What I loved the most about my internship was definitely the kids. The kids were incredible. I've never met kids. I mean, I lived in cities all my life, and so for me to go out in the mountains and see all these kids who are just so incredibly willing to get dirty. And, you know, kids are usually like that, but sometimes you get the kids who are from the city and they were like kind of more hesitant about getting in the mud and things like that, just because there's kind of like that stigma a little bit. But these kids were just so into the knowledge. They were so into, you know, putting their tents up every single day and taking them down every single day and making play fires, and like they were really into the knowledge. And I think that was my favorite part, just knowing that these kids were passionate about nature in the same way that I feel passionate about nature. Some connections I made while I was at Wild Bear would definitely be Jill Dreves, who was the founder of Wild Bear. And I just spoke with her on my last day in Netherlands and talked to her about my dreams of starting up a nature school and things like that. And she really opened the door and said, you know, anytime you need anything, anytime you want to talk about what we did here, how we got started, or anything really, you know, about taking it that further step that we want to take, you're more than welcome to call me or just send me an email, you know, anything, just connecting with her. So that was really huge. I would definitely recommend this internship to somebody else, particularly if they're interested in childhood education, if they're interested in that aspect of bringing, kind of saving the world by realizing that if you teach a kid about these things now, that kid's going to be you in a few years, is going to be doing more amazing things, and kind of having that foundation of the love of nature. And so if we can spread that to as many kids out there in the world, you know, get them out of the living rooms watching television and climbing trees again and swimming in ponds and doing all the fun stuff kids are supposed to do, then that's the internship for you. And they're so ready to be inspired. Like kids just, oh my goodness, they're so receptive to any kind of inspiration. My major is sustainable living, and I chose that major more as a lifestyle choice because it's the way I want to live. And so this internship, I mean, I'm interested in child education and kind of the shift in the education paradigm. And I love kids and I always want to work with kids. And so I think it was just it was perfect for me.